Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, that's good. How's everybody doing today? Hello, soldier. I was just making some last minute checkups and everything seems to be good. So that's good. Okay. Alright. And I'm pretty sure I didn't mess up on my save last time. Hello, Golden. Let's hope I didn't mess up on the save last time. I'm pretty sure I didn't, though.
すまなかった、レナ。
I am committing engineer game. I can't remember where we left off. Golden, your first message can't be a shout out, SM8. Does anybody remember? Sorry, I have to make sure that I'm in the right place. Also, what do you mean Golden's first message can't be a shout out? That's always his first message. Okay. Okay. It's against the rules? What rules? Show me the rules. Okay, yeah, I'm in the right place. I'm in the right place. Okay.
すまなかった、レナ。俺はどこかでレナの話を疑ってたよ。本当にすまない。
いいよ、ケイチ君。そのおかげで待ち伏せをやり過ごせたんだしね。
Right. Okay, I remember.
あいつらは何者なんだ。
Those guys in the white van were looking for Reina.
その、お社様信仰を復活させようとする信者の集団の手先。
The rules of engineer gaming, page 3, paragraph 7, says you cannot have your first message be a shout out. Well, they don't dictate the rules of my chat, so.
彼らにはそういう自覚はないと思う。彼らを操っている黒幕はそうなんだと思う
Footnote
けどね。
8.
多分ダム戦争の当時から陰で様々な工作をしてきた連中なんだと思う。
Interesting.
ダム戦争の最中に園崎家が裏でいろいろと暗躍したって話は俺も少しは聞いたことがあるな。
Engineer gaming is law? Jesus, man. Jesus.
有名な話だよね。これは大石さんに聞いたんだけど、ダム戦争の最中に誘拐事件があったんだって。これも秘密の事件なんだけど、なんでも建設大臣の孫を誘拐してダム建設中止の約束を裏取引したんだって。
大臣の孫を誘拐？おいおい、そんなの聞いたことないぞ。
大臣が犯人との取引に応じる姿勢を見せたため、事件を公にしないことになったんだって。大石さんは当時その事件に関わったから知ってるんだって。
Right.
うん。それで？
大石さんが言うには、孫の誘拐や大臣の脅迫などの手口は恐ろしいほどに高度だったんだって。その事件は園崎家が命令を下したことだけは分かっているけど、結局未解決なんだって。
What? Did the Sonozaki? I guess they could have actually just kidnapped the grandson, but maybe you didn't order them to kill anyone, but they did kidnap the grandson. Maybe that is fact.
当時 園崎家の当主である園崎お涼は武装闘争の方針を打ち出していて、配下である暴力団組織の中に特攻隊を組織したそうなの。ダム計画の撤回がどうしても望めないときは、建設省に突入して武力制圧しようなんて、
But
そ
we
んな物
know,
騒な計画を本気で練っていたらしいの。
but we know the Sonozaki family isn't behind the mysterious deaths. We know that much. Like, that is fact. Huh. Everybody knows that the Sonozaki family had tried to stop the dam project, even if it meant breaking the law, right? But they didn't kill anyone. So, I wasn't so surprised to hear that she had a dangerous plan like that. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Mion who came up with the idea. The plan sounded just like her.
結局、その計画は計画のままで終わったんだけど、それを実行するための特攻隊の訓練というのは行われていて、相当高度なものだったらしいよ。
Oishi had uncovered the information right after the dam conflict ended. At the time, Oryu even said that if the village was going to be submerged, all members of the Onigafuchi Guardians would choose to stay in their houses and drown. So, because Oryu was behind those things, I couldn't just laugh off the idea of an armed assault on the Ministry of Construction. According to the information Oishi seized, she planned a suicide mission as a last resort when the dam conflict started to heat up, in case their resistance wasn't successful. She had actually obtained weapons and put people through training for the sake of that plan. The Special Attack Corps were flown to America, having received a huge amount of money from Oryu for the operation. In the southern desert of the United States, some retired military soldiers gave them highly professional training. While the plan was never carried out, the Special Attack Corps became a death squad under the direct control of Oryu after they came back from America. They were involved in many unsolved terrorist incidents, and they succeeded in kidnapping the grandson of the minister as well.
嘘みたいな話だな。
みーちゃんがよくヘリの操縦から無線機まで何でもできるみたいなことを言うでしょ。
She can fly helicopters? What? When did she say that?
あれは本当。みーちゃんも当時その訓練に参加してるらしいよ。
I mean, I can believe that, but when did she say she could do all that?
じゃあ、あいつ、本当に。
まあ、みーちゃんの話はともかく、このひなみ沢には大臣の孫すらも誘拐できるだけの暗殺部隊が存在するってことだけは疑っちゃダメ。
I didn't take a close look at the four men in the white van today, but thinking about it, they did look professional in a way. They were pretending to just be taking a break, but I could tell they were tense the whole time.
それで、あいつらはレナの命を狙っているのか？
多分狙ってはいないと思う。殺すだけだったら私もう殺されてるよ。
True.
じゃあ、狙いは、まさかあれか？高野さんのスクラップ帳。
圭一君が見た通り、連中は相当警戒心が強いみたいで、隙を見つけない限りは強引な手段に訴えてこないみたいなの。だって強引な連中なら私の自宅の寝込みを襲えばいいんだから。
それをしないってことは、結構慎重だってことになるな。
多分私がスクラップ帳を持っているという確信がないからだと思うの。彼らはミオさんを殺し、持っていたスクラップ帳をすべて処分しようとした。
It could be this group of people that was behind the murder of Mio. And maybe Tomitake. It's hard to say.
ところが一番重要な数冊が抜けていた。それで自分が狙われているのを察して誰かに預けたんじゃないかと考えてるんだと思うの。その有力候補が 私なんだと思う。でも確証がないから強引な手段に訴えられないんだろうね。
レナ、お前、かなりヤバい橋を渡ってるんじゃないのか？
そうだね。ちょっと怖いかな。でも、そう簡単には消されないよ。
That much is true. If anything you've said is true, Reina, that much is.
私は大石さんと連携している。有事の際に備えて常に連絡を取り合っているしね。
そうだ、大石さんはどう言ってるんだよ。
大石さんも園崎家が何らかの暗躍をしていないか監視してくれてるよ。
高野さんのスクラップ帳の話はしたのか？
うん。話してない。
警察には話した方がいいだろう。それに警察ならきっと力になってくれるぞ。
圭一君、私は君にだって信じてもらえるか自信がなくて話せないでいるんだよ。大石さんに話したって絶対に信じてもらえるわけがない。
なあ、レナ。もう煙に巻くのはなしだ。話してくれ。一体何なんだ？何がスクラップ帳に書いてあるんだ？高野さんが消されるほどの何が書いてあるんだ？
簡単に言うと、このスクラップ帳に書いてあることが事実なら、彼らの神が貶められることになるの。
Huh?
神を貶める？
そう。お社様の神聖性が失われてしまう。だから、お社様信仰を復活させようとする彼らは、絶対に伏せたいと思っているの。
すまん、レナ。もう少し分かりやすく言ってくれ。
I don't know how you can get simpler than that.
つまり、どういうことなんだ？
つまり、お社様は神様じゃないってことなの。
神様じゃない？
I don't know about that. I had no idea what she read that made her so certain, but whatever it was, it'd be sacrilegious for people who believe so strongly in Oyashiro-sama.
お社様の教えっていくつもあるけど、その原点はたったの一つしかない。それは、中から出るな、外から入るなというもの。この大原則を守るために、その他の教義を発展させたと言ってもいいくらい。隣人を愛せとか、家内安全とか、縁結びの神様なんてのは、本当に後から取ってつけたものでしかないの。
In other words, Oyashiro-sama existed solely to stop the villagers from going outside the village. Oyashiro-sama doesn't bless the villagers or protect them from disasters. The people believe that Oyashiro-sama does all that for them, but the truth is that the people abused his name for that purpose, generation after generation, and nothing more than that. Why did Oyashiro-sama descend in the first place? Because demons came out of Onigafuchi's swamp and attacked people.
実は、この時点で解釈が違ってたの。鬼が湧き出して襲ったんじゃない。湧き出したものにやられると、人々を襲う鬼になるの。
Hey, Fritzy! Let me see if I can't. I swear by all that is holy, the shout out will work today. It actually did! Let's go! Guys, if you haven't followed Prinzy already, please go and drop her a follow. Very good friend of mine, very lovely, always like to hang out in her streams. She's actually streaming some Grisaya today, and witnessed some classic sussy machina. Now, y'all know how I feel about machina, but anyways, drop her a follow because you don't want to miss out on her reactions because so far they've been great. Thank you. Oh, no problem, Princey. How you doing today? All my homies hate Hidamurus.
湧き出したもの？どういう意味だよ、レナ。
Doing okay? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Not too bad. Whatever came out of the swamp possessed people, crawled into their blood, and controlled them, and turned them into demons. People had no resistance against whatever it was that came out of the swamp. They became demons, attacked the other villagers, and turned them into demons as well. That's right. It was a weird infectious disease that broke out from the swamp. It made the infected people go out of control. They're all dead. The villagers saw this disaster and explained it like so. Evil demons came out from the bottom of the swamp, possessed people, and turned them into demons as well. That is the truth of the story of the demons that came out of Onigafuchi Swamp. Ruh-roh, Reggie.
確かに、それだと伝説をうまく説明できるな。じゃあ、お社様ってのは、ひょっとして、異国から来た医者？
そうだね。正確には正しくないけど、そう、医者と呼べる存在。それが降臨して、伝染病を治療したの。でも、それは治療ではなく、対処療法でしかなかった。
All his treatment could do was reduce the symptoms of the infection. Villagers could have their symptoms suppressed, but there was no way to kill the parasites that infested in them. Why is Reina talking in a mommy voice? I don't know, I didn't get that impression from it. After a while, the village was divided into two groups. One group was made up of the people who were already infected, and the other consisted of the people who weren't. Without a cure for the disease, the uninfected looked down on the people who could only suppress their violent symptoms. They even talked about drowning them in the swamp. But they knew killing the infected people wouldn't solve the problem. The parasites came out of their water sources, including Onigafuchi Swamp. They couldn't fill them all in, for if they did that, they would lose their access to drinking water. She sounds more mature. Maybe I'm tripping. No, she definitely sounds more mature. They could have chosen to leave the village, but that was hard for them, for that was the location of their ancestors' graves. Under the power of Oyashiro-sama, infected people could live without showing symptoms. So both those who were infected and those who weren't decided to live together equally and to coexist with the parasite. Oyashiro-sama was impressed by the villagers' decision. He decided to stay there and continue to treat them.
それが、お社様がこの地にとどまり、人と鬼の生活を見守ったの真相か。
うん。そしてお社様は、感染者である村人たちに症状を出さないために掟を作った。その最大にして唯一のものが、村から出てはいけない。外から人を入れてはいけない。だったの。
外から人を入れてはいけないってのはわかるぜ。
Demons are cute. Looks at Rem from ReZero. I've not watched ReZero.
感染者を増やさないためだろ。でも、出てはいけないってのはどういう意味なんだ？
寄生虫たちは気候や風土の関係で、このひなみ沢の地でしか生きられないらしいの。だから、宿主である感染者がこの地を離れようとすると、強い症状を出してそれを妨害するの。
I stand Subaru? It sounds like a car.
その妨害こそが、いわゆるお社様のたたりの正体。
I really hope this is all just some big crackpot theory from Mio, because if it isn't, Golden's gonna be like, oh my god, I called it. The strongest symptoms of the infectious disease were violence and delirium. The infected people acted just like demons, and the impact of seeing them in throes of disease was strong enough to make others describe them as such. They couldn't even let people who had just come to the village. I wonder if he'll be happy. I know I won't be. If they had left after being infected, they might go crazy in a faraway land, turn into a vicious demon, and cause a disaster. Infected people were never allowed to leave. When an infected person left the village, they brought him back by any means necessary. That was what it really meant to be demoned away.
ちょっと待てよ、レナ。だとしたら、俺やレナも、村人はみんなその病気に感染してることになるよな。でも俺たちは、ひなみ沢を離れたって、別に何の問題もないぞ。実際、村人にも結婚したりして、遠方に住んでる人も少なくないらしいじゃないか。ひなみ沢をちょっと離れたからって、錯乱して鬼と化したなんて聞いたことないぞ。
そう。それはまさに、お社様の目論見通りにことが進んだからなんだよ。意味がわかるかな。この村を長い間封印してきたのは、寄生虫の害を弱めるためなの。
Are we still Mochi's favorite character? Yeah. Yeah, we are. Unfortunately. Hosts are very important for parasites. If something happens to the host, the parasites that live in the host have to share the same fate. In other words, if the host went crazy and attacked people, the host would be captured and killed, which means that the parasites would die with the host too.
そうか。自然淘汰か。
さすが圭一君。
Oh wow, so they just sent them to die? That's messed up.
そう。この地で長く生活を重ね、厳しい戒律で生活を続けた結果、寄生虫に対し過敏な人間は錯乱して、結局殺された。
That's fucked up. That's so messed up. If that's true.
また、感染者を錯乱させてしまうような強すぎる寄生虫は、これもまた、錯乱した宿主と共に殺された。その結果、寄生虫と人間は、互いに相性がいい種だけが残っていった。これこそが、お社様の伝説が伝える、鬼と人の血は混じり合ったことの真相。
I guess that could explain why Shion went so crazy, but I don't know, man. I just don't want this to be it. I don't want Golden to be right.
じゃあ、つまりその寄生虫はほとんど無害なわけなのか。
うん。ミオさんのスクラップ帳によると、そういった無害な寄生虫に感染しているケースというのはかなり多いんだって。
We'll gaslight him into thinking he didn't call it.
食文化にもよるけど、例えば生
I can
肉を
get
食べ
with
る
that.
国では国民の8割くらいが感染している例もあるんだって。でも強制できてて人体に全く無害だから誰も治療しない、気づかない。だから撲滅もされない。
なるほどな。
太古の綿流しはね、実は腹綿流しと書く物騒なものでね。 錯乱した犠牲者の臓腑を食らうものだったの。
That's a good way to get infected.
でもこれも必要なことだった。
感染して犠牲になった人を食らう。まさかワクチンとか？
I don't know if that's how vaccines work.
圭一君はやっぱり頭がいいね。ミオさんもそう読み解いてる。伝説では犠牲者を生きたまま解体して食らったなんて物騒なことになっているけど、実際はそんな野蛮なものじゃなくて、もっともっと医学的に取り扱われていたらしいの。強すぎる寄生虫のせいで死んだ犠牲者からワクチンを作り出し、同時に村人の抵抗力も高めていった。
Imagine Resident Evil, but you eat the zombies instead of making them eat lead. That'd just be like a shark type game then. Like a man-eater or something.
お社様ってのは何者なんだよ一体。医学。
Om nom nom.
医学先進国っていうとドイツか？
Was he German? It was Prinzy.
正体はひょっとしてナンパして流れ着いた外国人医師？
多分圭一君の答えが一番一般的だと思う。ドイツ人ではないんだけど、と
Oh,
りあ
never
え
mind.
ず医者的な存在であったのは正解。
Well, there goes the Prinzy theory.
古代の伝説の秘密が明かされていくってのはなんだか面白いな。
It's always me. I'm the evil anime lady. Oh. I don't think that Reina's story is too crazy to be true anymore. It still sounds crazy, of course, but I've never heard any theories that explain the legend of this village better than this one.
多分俺も感染してるんだよな。なんだか体中が痒くなってくるぜ。
人間だって一つの宇宙だよ。体の中には無数の細菌たちが住んでいる。
True.
その中には私たちの生活には欠かせない有用な細菌たちも少なくないんだよ。
ああ、よくヨーグルトとかの CM で言ってるよな。確かにそうだ。
これもミオさんの受け売りだけど、例えばシロアリっているでしょ。木材を食い荒らしてしまうアリ。実はシロアリって木材を消化できないんだって。体内に寄生している特殊な細菌が食べた木材の繊維を分解してくれて、その結果シロアリは木材を吸収できるんだって。これも寄生虫と共生している一例だね。
Well, then it's not a parasite. That's like a parasitic relationship is like something takes something from at the cost of the host. If they both work together and they both benefit, then that's just called a symbiotic relationship, I'm pretty sure. I didn't know that. When I hear the word parasites, I feel creeped out almost instinctively, but now I know some of them aren't so bad to us.
だから太古の昔に鬼ヶ淵村から突如発生した奇怪な伝染病は今ではほぼ根絶されたと言っていい。
Mochi smart. Oh, you're gonna make me blush. I'm really not. I'm really not. Don't listen. Listen. Oh, cute bear? Okay. Let me make sure that worked. Oh, nope, wrong one. There we go. Wait, is that the... There we go. Cute bear.
根絶じゃないね。無害になったと言うべきだね。
最初はとんでもない話だと思ってたけどさ。こうして種明かしがされると、なんだかサイエンスな感じがして、ちょっと面白い話だよな。
私たちには面白いよ。でも、お社様を神として崇める人たちにとっては、これはとても不愉快な説。
Of course. If Takano-san's theory is correct, Oyashiro-sama isn't a god. And the punishment by that god, namely the curse of Oyashiro-sama, that people have been so afraid of, will turn out to have just been the symptoms of an infectious disease. Keiichi, it's not Omashiro, you psychopath. Twisted psychopath. I see. That's what dethroning God would mean.
だとすると、もしこの伝染病の病原体を特定して世間に発表されるようなことがあれば、信仰は破綻しちまうな。
I feel like your theory has a lot of weight to it, Prinzi, where they're actually just all in hell, and that's why it's kind of like a continuous loop. Because if you think about the parasite thing, that doesn't explain why they're in like a continuous time loop of like people remembering how they died. Your hell theory is actually it has a lot of merit. Laptop rebooted on me randomly. Oh, good. Golden didn't hear what we said about him. Alright, good. Oh, Lord.
So.
Oh, yeah, let's go! No more Keiichi. No more Cringe-chi. That's his new name, Cringe-chi.
それこそが彼らの一番恐れることなの。そしてミオさんはその病原体を特定しようとしていたらしい。そのミオさんが消されたということは。
Takes note of timestamp on the stream to watch it back. Uh-oh.
特定できたってことが。
かもしれないね。ミオさんはもういないし、彼女のスクラップ帳にも特定できたとは書かれていない。
He's on to us, Mochi. Don't worry. I'll limit the VOD to only us, and Golden can't see it. How will I do that? I don't know. We'll figure it out, though.
でも、消されるに値する理由が他に思いつかないの。
でもよ、20世紀ももうすぐ終わろうっていう現代だぜ。村人だっていろんな医療機関で検査を受けてきたはずだ。なのに、そういう怪しげな寄生虫が摘出されたって話はないんだろう。
Well, yeah, you can watch the VOD right now, Golden, but you wouldn't do that. You want to stay with us and keep up with the story, right? You wouldn't do that to us. Just title the VOD. Please don't watch Golden. KK, thanks. XOXO. True.
確かに病原体そのものは未だ発見されていない。
Wow. Okay, Golden. Wow.
でも、確かに何かの規制を受けていることの信号だけは確認されているんだって。
なんだって
Look, Golden a distraction.
本当かよ。
Wait, what? When a parasite enters a human body, that body's immune system cells, eosinophils, and macrophages try to kill the parasite. They secrete an antibody called immunoglobulin E, LGE. The most common way of checking if a person is infected by a pathogen is to look at the levels of this secretion. According to Takano's research, people from Hinamizawa have a very high level of LGE in their blood. That's not all. They also have obvious symptoms of being infected by parasites. They don't have any allergies. LGE stimulates mast cells and they secrete histamines and serotonin as a result. These cause an allergic reaction. That allergic reaction isn't pleasant for humans, but it's necessary for the body to kill the pathogen. But the parasites don't want to be killed, of course, so they secrete substances that counteract LGE. As a result, LGE stops stimulating the receptors of the mast cells, which stop secreting the chemical compounds. As a result, the antigen-antibody reaction, namely the allergic reaction, doesn't occur. In other words, a human body that was infected by a parasite secretes a high level of LGE, but doesn't display allergic reactions. For your information, a human body that's infected by a parasite doesn't suffer from hay fever. You get hay fever due to your body secreting a large amount of LGE because it's mistaken pollen for a parasitic invasion. As a result, a large amount of stimulants like histamine will be secreted, but your body can't contain the parasite that it's attempting to kill. That's why your body continues to secrete LGE. As a result, the stimulants keep causing allergic reactions. That's how hay fever works. If you have a parasite in your body, it'll deactivate your LGE and suppress the secretion of stimulants. As a result, you don't have an allergic reaction. In other words, there's no hay fever in Hinamizawa. And you can cure your hay fever by moving here. You said nothing? Wow, Golden, you completely fell for that. We led you on a goose chase and you went right hook, line, and sinker. Wow. Wow, Golden. You got trolled. Lol.
つまり特定はできなくてもその存在だけは疑いようがないってわけだ。
うん。そうなるね。
だとすると、そのスクラップ帳は信心深い連中にとっては十分危険な存在だな。たとえ特定できなくても、存在を証明している時点で十分に危険だと思うぞ。
そうだね。たとえ証拠にはならなくても、彼らにとってはミオさんを葬るに値する危険性があったと思う。
確かに恐ろしい秘密だな。ちゃんと説明してもらえば理解できることだが、いきなり聞いたら刺激が強すぎる話だぜ。
でしょ？だから私も最初は信じられなかったし、圭一君に話しても信じてもらえないと思った。
で、大事なのはその事実を隠蔽しようと暗躍してるヤバい連中がいるって方なんだよな。
そう。今大事なのはそっちの方。
The fanatics who want to revive the sanctity of the god they worship. Reviving the majesty of their god means reviving the power of that god. And the power of their god is the infectious disease. This infectious disease can't spread nationwide unlike other infectious diseases. So from now on, I'm going to start calling it an endemic disease. That fits better since it only affects this region. Anyway, the endemic disease of current-day Hinamizawa is different from the one of old times. It's been through a process of natural selection, and it's harmless now. In other words, it doesn't do any harm to human bodies. That harm was once interpreted as a curse. A curse is the power of a god, so a harmless endemic disease means that the god is powerless. Not very omishiroi anymore, right, children? I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what that is, Princey. That means the only way to regain the majesty of that god is to revive the curse. In other words, they want to bring back the primitive endemic disease, namely the harmful strong version of the parasite.
ちょっと待てよ。信者たちは神が実は寄生虫だったなんてことは否定したいんだろう。なのに寄生虫を研究するのかよ。矛盾してないか。
矛盾しているよ。だからこの研究は信者たちのトップだけが知る秘密の研究なんだと思う。
Keck, remember when they said it was interesting? The VA said, Omoshiro. Oh, Omoshiro! Oh, the word. Oh, gotcha. Damn it. I'm stupid. I gotcha.
彼らは表向きは信仰を盛り上げているけど、その裏では信仰の正体について極めて冷静に理解していて、神の技を自らの手で復活させようとしている。
Oh, thank you.
なるほどな。おいおい、なんだかとんでもない話になってきたぞ。
ミオさんのスクラップ帳にはそうとは一言も書かれてないんだけど、私監督の診療所って怪しいと思うの。
Is Eerie the true villain all along? Were we all right to suss him out from the beginning? Listen, when I saw that man talking about liking little girls in maid outfits, I knew from the beginning he wasn't to be trusted.
異例診療所がどうして？
No, you fool, it was Dio.
ひなみ沢の規模から見て施設が立派すぎるのがその理由。そしてミオさんはそこに勤めていた。監督は園崎家にスカウトされてきた細菌学者が正体とか。
監督がか？
ミオさんは余計なことを知りすぎたから消されたんだと思うの。なのに監督が消されない理由は、監督は信者たちに依頼されている立場だから。
そして太古の有害な風土病を研究してるってのか。あの監督が。
ごめん。監督は無関係かもしれないね。
No, he's the bad guy, I know it.
今のは私の思いつき。
No, you're right to suss him out.
でも研究は間違いなくどこかで誰かにさせている。そしてその研究には5年かかり、ついに完成を見た。
The first case was the dismemberment murder by the damn construction workers. Their quarrel had turned into a lynching. They might have had the primitive infectious disease and the symptoms. The aggression and delirium might have kicked in. The victims in the second year were Satoko's parents. There were no witnesses, so the whole event is veiled in mystery. But there's a theory that someone might have pushed them over the cliff, since the fence of the observation deck that they fell from was quite sturdy. What if one of them was infected by the primitive parasite? He or she might have become violent and pushed the other over the cliff. The Shinto priest died from a disease, and his wife drowned herself in the third year. He might have died out of shock because of a hypersensitive reaction to the infection. His wife might have gone crazy and committed suicide when one of the symptoms, delirium, kicked in. In the fourth year, Satoshi Hojo's aunt was beaten to death, probably by Satoshi himself. Everybody who knew Satoshi-kun remembers how he changed at that time. He showed signs of both aggressive and delirious. In the fifth year, for the first time in 5 years, The victim experienced the maggot disease described in the old scroll of the Faraday Shrine. The reason behind that is unclear, but the stronger primitive parasite could have given its victim a delusion of maggots. This means that they finally managed to duplicate the curse of Oyashiro-sama after 5 years of research. Tomitake-san is the victim of the 5th year. He died in an extremely abnormal way, and I'm the only one who understands his death, because I experienced the same thing. He kept clawing at his throat to get rid of the maggots, and died as a result. With all that explained, I finally... God dang it, Golden. With all that explained, I finally understand the maggot disease I experienced in Ibaraki. I left Hinamizawa and it made the parasite in me uncomfortable. I learned how to do polls just for this. Okay, bro. As a result, it tried to resist, even though it wasn't very strong, and it tried to make me homesick. But with my parents' divorce, I grew mentally unbalanced, and I completely lost the power to resist for a period of time. The parasite was weak and harmless, but my mental instability allowed it to worsen my symptoms dramatically. Would you freak out too if that happened to you, Mochi? Wait, what? Oh, if I had, like, the parasite disease? Who said absolutely? I mean, yeah, I feel like most people would freak out if they learned they had, like, a freaking maggots inside them. I just, at that point, I just get the gun and go, oh, hell no. Just pull the trigger. Oh, hell no. As a result, I went crazy and became violent. The delusion of Oyashiro-sama appearing to me in the bathroom was probably the terminal phase of my delirium. I created the supernatural existence, Oyashiro-sama, that I was instilled with when I was little. Then I persuaded myself to go back to Hinamizawa, based on that delusion. Some of the transcendents of Onigafuchi must have had the same kind of experience. They must have passed their experiences down as the acts of a god. I remember I once saw on TV that there were indigenous people in South America who used some kind of natural drug in order to have a mystical experience. Shut up, Golden. Shut up, Golden. And that they called it a ritual to communicate with their gods.
じゃあ、信者どもの目的は、その太古の寄生虫を、ひなみ沢中にばらまくことなのか？
多分、それが最終目的だと思う。
So even if the parasite thing is true, it's not like it's not the main thing that's like the killing. There is a person behind it. So even if it's true, then Golden's not right because he said that was the main thing behind it.
でも、人知れずにそれをやることはないと思うの。宗教にはセレモニーが必要だから。
There actually was an American woman who recently came back from South America and had a boy fly larva in her arm. She didn't notice until it came out of her arm. Oh my god.
だからもし彼らが望むものを生み出せて、それをばらまく日が訪れたなら。
No, Golden, I remember you said, I bet it was parasites, and you never explained, like, if there was somebody controlling the parasites, or if the parasites were the masterminds. You said it was parasites. So, if it's not parasites that are the main villains, then you were wrong.
彼らは多分それをお社様の復活の日とでも称して宗教的なデモンストレーションをすると思うの。何か特別な儀式とか、とにかくお社様の復活を祝い知らしめるような盛大な何か。
なあ、それってよ、悪いことなんだよな。
That's a bad thing, isn't it? Yeah. I was like, wow, they even knew the gender of the larvae.
危険性の高い病原体をばらまこうというんだから、多分悪いことに分類されるだろうね。
それって細菌テロって言わないか？おい、めちゃくちゃやばいことだぞ。
Oh, jeez, they're trying to kill a whole village. Oh, jinkies.
富武さんの死に方がお社様のたたりの再現に成功していた以上、X デーは間近ってことなんじゃないのか？
わからない。もう秒読みなのか、まだまだ時間のかかることなのか。
もうこれはレナ一人が抱えていい問題じゃないぞ。かなり笑えない大陰謀だぞ。俺たちにはどうしようもない。警察に任す方がないぞ。
私が話したこと、警察は信じてくれると思う？
Thank you, Golden. I can continue eating dinner. I can't continue eating dinner. Damn it, Golden.
信じるかどうかは向こうが判断するだろう。とにかく話した方がいい。
圭一君、それを大石さんに私が打ち明けたら、私がスクラップ帳を持っていることを告白するのと同じなんじゃないかな。
それってまずいのか？
大石さんの接触はミオさんが殺された後だった。敵はミオさんを殺した時点でスクラップ帳の紛失とその数日前に私が図書館で出会っていることを知っている。
バカな。つまり
そう、大石さん自体が敵の手先である可能
No,
性がある。
no way, no how. I think that's BS. There's no shot, dude.
大石さんは私がスクラップ帳を持っている可能性があると当たりをつけていて、探りを入れてきているのかもしれない。
I don't believe that for a second. Not my man Oishi. Not the king Oishi.
実際彼はうさんくさくて腹を割らない。
Top 10 anime betrayals.
園崎家を疑わせるようなことを言って自分は味方だと言ってくるけど、彼だってその園崎家の手先かもしれない。
警察を疑い出したらおしまいだぞ。
圭一君、4年目の撲殺事件を知ってるよね。里子ちゃんのおばさんが殺された事件。あれは犯人はサトシ君以外に考えられないんだけど、その後犯人は麻薬中毒者だったということになった。これをどう思う？
警察内部に盲信的な連中の手先が混じっていて、犯人を捏造したってことか。
Oh, shoot.
3年目の神主さんの病死の検視とか、2年目の北条夫妻の事故現場の見聞とか。警察がもしも彼らの片棒を担いでいるなら、数々の完全犯罪が可能になる。
That's true. But we know that Oishi isn't like some evil doer because he's thought about like, I gotta solve this, otherwise they're gonna keep dying. He had that one, like, thought to himself.
ひなみざわ御三家はダム戦争時から今日に至るまでもずっと警察への圧力を維持してるんだよ。それに沖宮の町のいろんなところに一族が進出して実権を握っているというのはみーちゃんから聞かされたことがあるんじゃない？
He was lying to us in his head. Oh my god, Princey. Is he just a 4D chess player? He knew the player was reading his thoughts, so he purposely thought that. He'd be playing 4D chess in his sleep. Oh my god.
確かに。それはミオンの口からだけじゃない。いろんな奴の口から聞かされた。ミオンの園崎家がどれだけ市内全域に強力な影響力を持っているかってのをな。
そういうこと。警察はこの土地では必ずしも信用できない。
レナ、すまん。先にはっきりさせたいんだが、黒幕は園崎家なのか？
No. No.
ミオンも関係があるってのか？
No.
それだけは先に聞かせてくれ。
御三家であるみーちゃんやリカちゃんが直接関係しているかはわからない。
I feel like Rika's definitely involved. I think Rika is a bit in on it.
ただ盲信的な勢力が御三家や一番の有力家である園崎家を自由に動かせる中枢部に根付いているのは間違いない。盲信的な勢力が根付いたのか、御三家の中枢が盲信的なのかは分かりかねるけどね。
関係あるかどうかわからない以上、用心に越したことはないってわけだな。
うん。みーちゃんたちのことを疑うわけじゃないよ。普段のみーちゃんは頼もしいし、私も他の心配事なら打ち明けて助力を求めることもあると思う。
Oh, Mochi, what do you want? What do you want, Golden?
ただ、今回のことはちょっと話の次元が違う。
Hi, Golden. Mochi Wochi.
見たことあるかな？
No.
みーちゃんは普段はふざけているけど、園崎家の次期当主として振る舞うときはものすごく冷酷で別人みたいに振る舞えるの。それにもし無関係だったとしても、それならばやはり耳に入れることで危険に巻き込むことにもなるんじゃないかな。
Mion is innocent.
ミオンたちが味方になってくれればかなり頼もしいぞ。俺は打ち明ける価値があると思うんだが。
だからそれはダメ。敵ではないと確認が取れるまでそれは避けるべきだよ。味方にできれば確かに心強いけど、そうでなかった時はどうするつもり？
じゃあ俺とレナだけでどう戦うつもりなんだよ。
We all knew Mion is the base twin. Yeah, it's Shion that's she's a bit cuckoo in the head. She on X Games, bruh.
もともと最初から絶望的な戦いなんだよ。だから圭一君を巻き込みたくなかった。
くそ、高野さんめ、とんでもない置き土産を残してくれたな。
Only virgin doomers stand Shion. True. Too true, Princey.
でもそのおかげでとてつもない陰謀を知ることができたんだよ。 これはミオさんの遺言なんだよ、きっと。
村を影から牛耳る何者かに、その村に住まうガキンチョ2人が挑むわけだ。
Common Golden L.
こいつは最高にハードな話だぜ。一筋縄じゃいかねえぞ。
でも、圭一くんが味方でよかったよ。二人だから話し合えて相談できる。
当たり前だろ。俺は最初からずっとレナの味方で仲間だぞ。
うん。ありがとう。二人なら心強いよ。
Oh. Oh, that's wholesome. That's wholesome. Okay, that's wholesome.
一人で悩むよりは建設的になれるだろうしな。
そうだね。
Friendship.
二人でどう戦えばいいか、これからじっくり相談していこう。今日は私、スクラップ帳を読み直す時間が欲しかったから休んだけど、明日からは普段通りに生活するね。おかしな行動をすれば、気取られてしまうかもしれないからね。
We'll get out of hell using the power of mother effing friendship. Let's go!
圭一くんも変に構えないで普段通りに生活してね。みーちゃんとか、時折鋭いことがあるから、特に気をつけて。
わかった。何事もなかったかのように生活するよ。だが畜生、なんだか怖いぜ。とんでもない陰謀が間近に迫ってて、それがもうカウントダウンに入ってるかもしれないってんだぜ。それを知りつつ普段通りに生活しろってのも辛い話だよな。
多分、そんなにすぐじゃないはずなの。さっきも言った通り、彼らが信心深ければ深いほど、宗教的なセレモニーを必要とするはず。そういうセレモニーは、村を挙げて行うものだもの。
Wait, so does this mean Golden was right the whole time when he kept saying, I trust Reina? Was it all for this moment when she turns out to be the good guy of chapter 6? Was it all leading up to that? Was that foreshadowing from Golden? Hold on. I trust.
綿流し以上のイベントは、今のひなみ沢には存在しない。
ということは、少なくとも来年の綿流しまでは大丈夫ということか。
根拠のない読みだけどね。他に、綿流し以上のイベントが思いつかない。
Golden already read the VN. He spoiled us. When do I have the time? True. I think we have a year, at least. But I also feel like we don't, because of how they killed Mio-san. I might not know, but there might be a bigger religious event than Watanagashi. It might not be long until that day. On the day of Oyashiro-sama's revival, they're going to spread a dangerous parasite, and that day might be just around the corner.
レイナ、
What's up, Raina's dad?
まだ電話してるのか？そろそろ終わりにしなさい。
Hey, don't be rude now. Let's not be a jerk now. My father stuck his head out from the living room, telling me I need to hang up soon. I thought about telling him so many times. It's natural to think that your parents will be on your side no matter what. But I know just how weak he can get, so I couldn't tell him. I don't think he'd believe me anyway. Even if I told him, he'd just tell me to call the police. It's better that I don't tell him. They might get close to my father to get to me. He can't help but be himself, Mochi. A baka. Reina goes up to him and she's like, "You're being a baka." And he's like, "What?" No. And she's like, "Really? Because you smell like a baka." You mean Keiichi, right? Well, they're both bakas. They both are. If he didn't know anything about anything, including the scrapbooks, there'd be nothing to squeeze. There'd be nothing to squeeze out of him to begin with.
ごめんね、ケイチ君。
Oh, man. Oh, man.
今夜はもう遅いから、これで切るね。
Oh, it's rough, buddy. Sweepy bear? I'm not Sweepy.
また明日、学校で。
おう、また明日、学校で。
用心してね。ケイチ君も、もう部外者じゃないんだから。
おう、せいぜい気をつけるぜ。
I remembered the suspicious men in the white van and felt a chill run through my spine. Imagine being a mammal known for hibernation but not even doing true hibernation. Okay. What's your point? Hey, no, we're not. Satoshi is best boy, not this Joker, man. I remembered the suspicious man in the white van and felt a chill run through my spine. They looked like villagers, but they weren't. They had the village accent, but they were just pretending. The more I thought about it, the more suspicious they became. It let me know that Reina and I aren't safe. If Reina's right, they're just suspicious of her, and they're not sure if she has the scrapbooks or not. But it's still creepy. Reina had probably experienced the same creepiness I felt when I saw the van several times up until now. Oh shit. She must sense the danger more than I do. However, the fact that they weren't attacking, that they were merely observing us, was disturbing. If they attacked her, she could have done something like going to the police. But all they're doing is just watching her from a distance. She can't do anything about it. She can't talk to anybody about it. She probably just wants to stay in her house all day. But if she acted different, they might take it as proof that she has the scrapbooks. You have to think about how to fight against them without making it obvious. I told myself there was no going back, and I put the phone down. Insert cutaway. Man, can we just not be Keiichi for 2 minutes? When I was a young boy. The next day, Reina came to school acting normal like she said she would. She talked with Mion as cheerfully as she always did, and it made me wonder if the story she told me last night was a complete fabrication. That's because the story really was too ridiculously crazy to believe. This village has a very weird and rare endemic disease, and there are religious fanatics who want to use the disease to revive their weird cult. And they've been researching the pathogen of the endemic disease so they can spread it throughout the village. I was deeply influenced by Reina last night, and I believed everything she said. But thinking about it with a cool mind under the bright sunlight, it sounds too crazy to be true. The story Reina told me is based on Takano-san's crazy hand-me-down ideas. It's based entirely on her theories, which, though very feasible, have no evidence whatsoever. Cute girls gives them lots of pats. Pat, pat, pat. The fact that Takano-san was murdered lends credit to the story. I'll give you that, but I swear I'm fine. I looked at Mion. She was fooling around with Reina. It's hard to believe that she's involved with some crazy conspiracy.
ていうか、聞いてないでしょ、ケイちゃん。
悪い。ごめん、聞いてなかった。
まだ寝ぼけたまんまなのかな。寝不足だとおつむもちゃんと働かないよ。
True, make sure y'all get plenty of sleep chat. Mion made fun of me for reacting too slowly. It's almost impossible not to trust this bubbly, cheerful girl. I trust Mion. I trust my friends. I know she'd never have a hand in a crazy conspiracy like that. If she knew about it, she wouldn't be able to act this cheerfully. Reina told me not to tell Mion because she might be one of them. But it might be worth telling her without letting Reina know. Of course, there's at least a 1% chance that the conspiracy is true and that Mion is one of them. If so, I'd be doomed. But if I had to choose between believing the crazy conspiracy theory and trusting my friends, my answer would be obvious. I know that my friend Mion isn't a part of any conspiracy. She'd never be involved in something like that. Even if the conspiracy exists, I'm sure Mion will be on our side. So, whether or not it's true, it must be worth telling Mion about it. Keiichi's gonna get us killed.
なあに、ケイちゃん。
Goddamn. Keiichi, what are you doing, man?
こんなところに呼び出して。
Keiichi, why? You stupid.
それも誰にも内緒で来いなんてさ。
He's asking you out. Just frame it as he's asking you out.
まさか、カツアゲとかそういうのじゃないよね。
Yes.
お前な、体育倉庫の裏に呼ばれたら真っ先にそう思うのかよ。
じゃあラブレターとか。
Yes.
でもそういうのは下駄箱が定番じゃない。
都会じゃそうでもないぞ。直接渡す白兵線型も少なくない。
That's what he's doing.
じゃあ
なわけねえだろ。
No! We can still turn this into a dating sim, Keiichi. Come on, man.
それよりかなり真面目な話がある。
No, Keiichi, no! All the blushies.
茶化しは一切なしで聞いてくれ。
Dating sim, you say?
何よ。どうしたの。
I choose Monica.
お社様信仰を復活させようとしている連中がいる。
Oh my god, Keiichi, you stupid. Oh my god. I hate you, Keiichi. I hate this man.
は
She went, Nani?
何、ケイちゃん。何の話。
This, of course, was just my way of getting a feel for the situation. I wanted to see how she was going to react by getting straight to the point. The way she said, huh? Huh? But Mion really did look puzzled. People wouldn't normally react like this if someone pointed out their secrets out of the blue. They always panic, if only just a little. Either Mion was a brilliant actress, or she really didn't have anything to do with the idea of reviving Oyashiro-sama. I decided to tell her everything.
ミオ、お前の家の園崎家ってひなみ沢を含めものすごい影響力を持ってるわけだけどさ、お社様信仰を復興するため何か暗躍してるってことはあるか？
こう
Mion's like, bro, you can't just come up to me and say this goofy shit, bro.
なんで？
いや、だからさ、今のお社様信仰って大昔の時代に比べたらだいぶ信仰心が薄くなってるだろ。それをさ、大昔の鬼ヶ淵村のレベルまで引き戻したいと思っている、いわゆる原理主義者的な連中が暗躍をしてるんじゃないかって。
はい？
She's like, I don't know what you're going on about, bro.
ちょっと、何よそれ。何の話なわけ？
Oh shoot, I never did this earlier. Oda?
本当に何の話かわからないのか？
わかるわけないよ。
God dang it, Golden.
何その全米第1位みたいな面白ストーリーはさ。
Mion's reaction was very natural. Or she's playing 4D chess in her sleep too, true. It seemed impossible that she was pretending she didn't know anything about it. But regardless, I continued.
いや、だからそういう連中がこの村にいるらしいんだよ。ミオは知らないか？
お社様信仰を鬼ヶ淵村の時代のレベルに？そんなことして何かいいことあるの？
いや、それは信仰の厚い盲信的な連中にとってはとても重要な意味があるんじゃないかな。
だってケイちゃん、大昔の厳しい戒律の頃に逆戻りって誰も喜ばないよ。
Ask churches. ask the offering bowl.
今のこの現代、村から出るななんて言われたら生活なんかやってられないって。
例えばほら、リカちゃん。リカちゃんって何でもお社様の生まれ変わりとか言ってちやほやされてるらしいだろ。そういった取り巻きの老人たちの中にはきっと執着的な一派が存在して。
リカちゃんの取り巻きっていうと君吉のおじいちゃんとかのこと？まあ確かに信仰心は熱い方だと思うけど盲信的ってのはどうかと思うね。
All the old people. Okay, boomers.
いや、だからいるんだよ。本来のお社様信仰を再び復活させようとしている輩が。
You're not even explaining anything. You're just shouting at her your thesis and saying, "Believe me." It's like if I tried to walk up to Golden and I'm like, "Mosquitoes are the threat of the universe. Believe me, please." Who would be the Higurashi Karen? Prinzy, oh my god.
はいはい。話が進まないからこの場は信じるよ。それ
で、そいつらはお社様の正体がこの土地独特の風土病にあることを突き止め、その病原体を研究しているらしいんだ。
Prinzy too shy?
どこで？というか風土病って何？病原体って何よ？
Mion, you're not this dumb.
演歌長
I was getting confused. I didn't know what I was talking about myself anymore. I was deeply influenced by Reina last night and believed everything she said. Dang, Golden always calling me out. But having said it all out loud, I started realizing how impossible the story sounded.
どうしたの？ミオさんに妙なことでも吹き込まれたわけ？
知ってるのか？
有名だよ。あの人オカルトマニアだから、いっつもとんでもない空想話をでっち上げてる。たまに真に受ける人がいるとかなりヘビーに吹き込むって有名なんだよ。私も昔話を聞かせてもらったことがあったけど、結構面白かったな。
それって本当か？
ケイちゃんもどこかで耳にしてるだろうけど、この村は大昔はちょっと特殊な文化があった。それは少し刺激の強い要素のある文化でね。厳しい戒律と厳しい刑罰、残酷な風習は割とオカルトマニアの間では知られてるらしい。ミオさんもそんなマニアの中の一人。
じゃあこの村が怪しげな寄生虫に支配されている
Oh
という
my
話は。
god. Dude, Mion is one of them, isn't she? And she just played Keiichi like a damn fiddle.
はあ？
I just dropped my mouse. Oh no, where did it go? Oh. Alright. No need to fear. I got it.
寄生虫？それミオさんの新作？
新作ってどういうことだよ？
Runaway mouse? No, I need my mouse.
言ったでしょ、ミオさんはオカルトマニアなの。鬼ヶ淵村の奇怪な伝説などを研究して、あれやこれやの仮説や推理、妄想を楽しんでるわけよ。だからその寄生虫に村が支配されてるって説以外にもいろいろ創作してる。私がずいぶん前に聞いたのは UFO 説だったよ。これが結構辻褄があってて面白いの。太古の昔に鬼ヶ淵村に UFO が墜落して、そこから出てきた異星人と村人で戦いが起こってという感じから始まる B 級 SF ホラーだった。
Miona's lying. What? She's gonna go home and send Itachi after us? Oh my god.
サトコが聞かされたってのは地底人説だったかな。地殻変動によって地底王国と鬼ヶ淵村の間に接点ができてしまって、それでなんだっけかな。そうそう、地底王国のお姫様と村の若者が恋をして互いに仲直りをしたっていう SF ロミオとジュリエットだった。で最新作がどうやらケイちゃんの聞かされた寄生虫説ってわけみたいだね。
Just tell her Mio's dead and then see how she reacts.
いやいや、いつかそれらを全部まとめて本にしてほしいよ。
Mion began laughing so hard that she had to hold her stomach. As I looked at her laughing like that, I realized I fell for something that ridiculous. God dang it, Keiichi! Can everyone put an L in chat for Keiichi? Just say L Keiichi for me, please. Thank you. At that point, it was obvious. I had been completely taken in.
すまん、ミオ。俺がこれから聞くことに答えてくれ。
Golden, being a contrarian isn't the peak of comedy. Alright?
まず、お社様信仰を復活させようとする連中は実在する。
しないよ。というかむしろ逆。ひなみ沢は外部に対してどんどん開いていって栄えさせていこうということで、御三家はすでに意見を統一してる。
Let me just have fun, Mocher. No, no fun allowed. That's gonna be a new tag. No fun allowed. L plus ratio plus owned plus irrelevant plus game and yourself an Elden Ring plus KW. Plus cringe.
これはまだ内緒なんだけど、21世紀までをめどにね、新しい高速道路がここいらを通るという計画があるんだよ。園崎家は現在水面下でその誘致をしててね。うまくいけばここいらは一気に栄えることになる。バッチャはそれによって山林の地価が一気に高騰して大儲けできると踏んでるみたいだよ。まあ21世紀の仕事だから、それは私が引き継ぐ大仕事になりそうだけどね。
じゃあ、外部の人間を意味嫌う連中なんてのは存在しない？
だからそんなの存在しないって。ただでさえ不便な村をさらに不便にしてどうするんだか。
Dude, for Reina. Yeah, Reina's gonna need all the pats, man.
現に村は今別荘地として売り出しを開始してる。ケイちゃんの家はまさにその第1号じゃないの。村人はみんな歓迎してくれたでしょ。若者の流出を食い止めるため御三家もいろいろと考えてるんだから。
There was nothing vague about what Mion had said. 100 of these and for Mochi. Aww. Golden being nice to me? Say it ain't so. Her story makes a lot more sense than Takano-san's delusional theories. And so, Mion's words woke me up from that delusion.
じゃあ、あれはどうだよ。寄生虫の感染の証拠を示す血液中のなんとかとかいう数値がひなみ沢の住民だけ異常に高いみたいな話が。
Keiichi, you're stupid. Bears smelly! Bears do not smell, okay? We are very hygienic.
そうなの？というか、ミオさんはそんなのどうやって調べたわけ？
Polar bear better? Well, you suck. How about that? You stink. L. Ratio.
だって高野さんは看護師だろ。調べる気になればいくらだって。
そんな怪しげな調査のために誰が血液採取なんかに協力するの？誰もしないって。
If polar bears are so great, Golden, then why are they going endangered? There's plenty of grizzly bears. There's plenty of Kodiak brown bears. There's plenty of brown bears in general. L.
それに、仮に採血をしたって、どこでどう調べたわけ？ミオさんがたった一人で、一体何人の血を調べられたっていうわけ？
Mion was right. I couldn't believe I thought Takano-san could do all that just because she was a nurse. If brown bears are so great, why'd they have to form so many subspecies and polar bears didn't have to form any? Maybe it's because they knew if they formed different subspecies, they wouldn't die out if the main species went to like the point of extinction, like polar bears are. I can do this all day, Golden. Polar bears put all their eggs in one basket, and look how it's working out for them. I couldn't believe I thought Takano-san could do all that just because she was a nurse. Anyone bring marshmallows to this roast? Oh my god. It struck me hard to believe that she got that many blood samples and did a high-level examination like that without any help. When I thought about it rationally, I shouldn't have believed such a ridiculous story so easily.
寄生虫の寄生の証拠として、花粉症にかからないって聞いたぞ。
花粉症って都会の病気じゃないの。あれは確か排気ガスと関係があるんでしょ？ここはひなみ沢だよ、ケイちゃん。というか、多分沖宮の人にだって花粉症なんてそうそういないと思うけど。
Your memes end here.
Maybe it's because they stream buffering perfect timing. Ah, I see. So Golden, you're pulling the classic stick your fingers in your ears and go la la la. I see. The war cry of someone who's lost.
じゃあ、あれは
Switch stopped me from hearing your argument, period. Uh-huh, I'm sure.
園崎本家当主直属の暗殺部隊ってのがいて、昔、大臣の孫の誘拐とかをやったんだろう。
そんなのがいたらかっこいいね。
Even I was sounding ridiculous. Oh, I assume it wasn't a good argument considering Twitch buffered it. Okay, Golden. But I believed all of it last night. I believed it because Rhino looked very serious.
大臣の孫が高津戸のあたりで突然発見されたのは事実。だけれど、あれは私たちじゃない。
Settle down, boy. We're just playing around. We're okay, Princey. We're just messing around.
私たちじゃないけど、それを私たちはさも自分たちが犯したように振る舞ってた。
What am I getting not paid for? Hey, man. I pay you in friendship.
わかりにくいぞ。説明してくれ。
うん。ダム戦争の当時、鬼ヶ淵死守同盟は相当に物騒な抵抗運動をしていたのは事実。脅迫めいたこともやってのけた。でもね、あの当時それを利用するやらしい連中もいたらしいの。
Oh, you're one of those Christmas present givers. What about it, Golden?
鬼ヶ淵死守同盟の名を語って金品を要求したりするエセ同盟って連中。
The Onigafuchi Guardians were a very aggressive force at that time. There's a high possibility that some people thought they could use the name to extort money.
その中に大臣の孫の誘拐もあったの。おそらく誘拐犯たちは警察の捜査の撹乱を狙って死守同盟のふりをして身代金を要求したんだと思う。正直あの事件は同盟にとっても驚きだったよ。よく大臣の孫を誘拐できたもんだって話題になったね。犯人たちに会えたら表彰してやろうなんて盛り上がったっけ？
ちょっと待て。じゃあ大臣の孫の誘拐は鬼ヶ淵死守同盟は何も関係ないのかよ。
Yep.
うん、
Nope.
全くない。
Pretty soon, Mion's just gonna, like, look at Keiichi straight up, go, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Mion said it firmly. It was a simple and clear answer, which left no room for suspicion. And thinking about it, it's nothing surprising. Kidnapping the grandson of a minister and negotiating with him in person is a huge deal. The Onigafuchi Guardians were a very aggressive group, but this operation wasn't so easy that it could be carried out by any of the normal residents of Hinamizawa. It was obviously the work of a professional criminals, without a doubt.
ただね、さっきも少し言いかけたけど、園崎本家はね、この誘拐事件を自分たちが黒幕であるかのように振る舞っていた。
振る舞ったってのはどういうことだ？
これは園崎本家の秘密の家訓なの。ケイちゃんにはこっそり話すけど、話したことは内緒だよ。園崎本家ではね、自分たちに都合がいい何かの事件が起こった時、あたかもそれが自分たちの差し金であるように振る舞うブラフの伝統があるの。
Ah.
ブラフって、はったり？
うん。自分たちに利することがあったなら、それは事件でなくてもいい。
I want to trust Mion, but this is Higurashi, so I'm scared to trust anyone. That's valid, Princey. That's honestly valid.
お天気でもいいし、宝くじの当選番号でもいい。あたかも園崎本家が望んだからそのような結果になったかのように振る舞うの。そうするとどう？なんだかものすごい黒幕ってイメージになるでしょ？つまりはそういうこと。これは園崎本家の当主だけに代々公伝で伝承される秘密のイメージ戦略なの。自分たちを本来よりもより強大に見せようとするイメージ戦略。
Smart strategy.
じゃあほら、ダム戦争時に建設省を占拠するって作戦があったんだろ？あれはしかもそのために武器やら訓練やら。
それも全く同じだよ、ケイちゃん。
Oh my god.
そんなバカな作戦本当にやるわけないじゃん。
You get a head pat. You get a head pat. Everyone gets head pats except Golden. He's not worth it. Yes, you are, Golden. That's it. Everyone in chat dogpile on Golden. Give him head pats.
最大の目的はあいつらならやりかねない、なんて恐ろしいやつらだっていうプレッシャーと幻想を与えるのが最大の目的だったんだよ。つまりこれもまたイメージ戦略ってわけ。
Do not glomp the golden. Glomp the golden! They obtained weapons and went through training just so they could exact pressure. They had no intention of actually carrying out a plan. The Sonozaki family was just bluffing. That made sense. Of course it did. It's impossible to attack the Ministry of Construction, even if they did. It wouldn't solve the problem. All I had to do was use common sense. Even if they did, they would have been crushed within seconds by a huge number of policemen. Why didn't I think of that?
じゃあ、武器とか訓練とかってのは。
武器に関してはノーコメントでいいよね。
She said, "Don't worry about it."
訓練もやったよ。はったりになるようちゃんとしっかりね。笠井さんをリーダーにお父さんとこの若い衆たちを引き連れてテキサスの砂漠でトレーナーさんと戦争ごっこをやった後はサンフランシスコでのんびり観光してた。
じゃあ。
I couldn't think of anything else. It was obvious now. No, Reina and I both were completely fooled by the scrapbooks of Takano-san's delusion. Keiichi. Reina was so serious about it, so I believed her, but if you examined it closely, there were so many inconsistencies. I couldn't believe Reina took a delusion like that so seriously. I knew the reason why, though. She was still in a state of shock after being caught with the corpses that day. She was mentally unstable. Then she came across this tall tale, and she believed it. Reina's a smart girl. She wouldn't have taken it seriously if she were stable. Plus, another thing happened to wake me up from the delusion. The white van I saw yesterday came to school during the lunch break. The 4 men in work uniforms I saw were there too. I said thank you to Mion and followed them. The man who talked to me yesterday knocked on the door of the teacher's office.
毎度、おこのぎ造園でございますね。
どうもご苦労様です。今日も暑いですね。
いいえいえ。先生は今日もますます別
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! He's trying to get it.
ではすみません。今日もよろしくお願いいたします。
And she immediately blew him off. Damn. R.I.P. Gardner in chat.
はい。よろしくお願いします。これ、うちの事務屋から渡すように言われましたんで。
見積書と請求書ですね。ありがとうございます。日付は空欄ですね。問題ありません。はい、お預かりします。
はい。それでは取り掛かりますんで。
The man was talking to Chi-sensei with a big smile.
ん？どうしたのかね、前原君。
あ、校長先生。今の男の人は誰ですか？
The principal pointed his finger at the window. When I looked out, I heard the noise of an engine starting. The noise was coming from the engine of a motorized lawnmower. I saw young men in work uniforms taking another lawnmower, some brooms, and a ladder out of the van.
園芸業者さんである。だいぶ垣根や樹木が手入れされてなかったからの。 夏前に一度剪定を頼もうと思ったのだよ。
ああ、校長先生。この度はお世話になりまして。
The man noticed the principal, took off his hat, and bowed.
うん。よろしく頼み申しますぞ。
なんとか今日中で終わらせますんで。しばらくうるさくしますんが、ご容赦を。
Each worker took one of the tools and walked towards the fence where the grass was growing. The engine of the lawnmower was very loud, and the kids who were playing in the schoolyard looked at it curiously.
こらー！危ないですから皆さん教室へ戻りなさい。
It was Chi-sensei. She handed an envelope with the documents in it to the principal. It said Okanogi Gardeners in green on the envelope.
では校長先生。
Damn, maybe Reina is crazy. Maybe she is just crazy.
申し訳ありませんが、この請求書を後日市役所に行かれるときに持って行ってください。
it's literally the astronaut meme. Wait, Reina was crazy? She always was. We're all cray cray true. Always has been, not always was.
うん。心得た。
知恵先生。造園屋さんは、昨日も来てました？
ええ。昨日の夕方に一度下見に来てもらいました。帰りに近道をしようとして迷ってしまったと言ってましたっけ。
この村は細い道はだいぶ入り組んでおるからの。無理もないわい。
I remember when I first came here, Chi-sensei started talking about when she got lost and they laughed together. There was never anything suspicious to begin with. I thought they were suspicious yesterday because of what Reina had told me. At first, I thought it was unusual to see a white van. But then, right after I heard her creepy story, I saw a white van parked on the road and I got scared. The gardeners weren't familiar with the roads of Hinamizawa and they got lost trying to take a shortcut on their way back. That's all. I had it totally twisted around? I believe that fake-sounding story. I believe that the Sonozaki family was working behind the scenes. I fabricated the existence of a group of fanatical believers in my mind. Worse, I doubted Mion. And now you're doubting Reina. Good job, buddy. Damn it. I'm such a fool. She's my friend. We took each other's hands that day, saying that we were a family made of friends. And that friends were friends no matter what. I said that, but then I doubted my friend. I'm so stupid. Base to take, Katie, you are stupid. Anyway, Reina was... Yes, Katie. Oh man, I doubted my friends. That's so cringe. Reina's the villain. Get her. Oh my god. She also needed to wake up from this crazy delusion. I had to hurry and wake her up. Monka. Reina seemed like she had no mind to listen to anyone else. She truly believes that the Sonozaki family are the masterminds of a large-scale conspiracy. Well, she's wrong about that. But, like, she's probably not wrong about, like, the parasite or something. Thank God we're not Keiichi anymore. Oh Lord, I was getting heated. I remembered the plate number of the white van, and I also remembered their faces. Without a doubt, this was one of the vans that had been following me. So far, I've confirmed that 3 or 4 cars have been following me. I could especially recall this white van because it followed me around the longest of all. The people who were in the other cars must be the lookouts, and the ones in this van must be tasked with direct contact like kidnap or assassination. Engie Bear. The lookouts secure the surroundings, and the ones in the van attack the target. That's a common maneuver involved in both kidnapping and assassination. The scrapbook said that too. If so, I'd better watch out because it was them, not the lookouts who came to the school premises. I don't think they'll attack me while I'm in school. They're in the early stage of their covert operation now, hiding their fangs and claws until the last stage of their horrifying scheme. That's why they won't take action in the school, where people are watching. But it looked like they were talking with Chi-sensei in a very friendly way. I could only hear bits and pieces of their conversation, but it sounded very suspicious. I tried to remember the chatter and the movements of their mouths, and I played my memory of it like a videotape in my mind.
毎度。
どうもご苦労様です。今日も暑いですね。
いいえいいえ。今日。
The fuck?
ではすみません。今日もよろしくお願いいたします。
はい、よろしくお願いします。これ、うちの事務屋から渡すように言われましたんで。
と、ですね。ありがとうございます。
Oh, I see what's happening. She got like half the conversation. Is he cussing her out?
わあ、空欄ですね。問題ありません。はい、お預かりします。
はい、それでは。りますんで。
I used the information I had to guess what was going on. I played the video again and again in my mind, and also paused it and played it in slow motion again to check many times. Then, something unbelievably horrifying started to emerge. There's no doubt that they're acquainted with Chi-sensei. But I've never seen them visit this school before, so it's hard to believe that Chi-sensei is their contact. There's no doubt that they're the Death Squad. Oh man. Oh no, now that we know the conversation, she really does just seem like a crazy person. Oh no. That's the Death Squad! They have the local accent, which proves that they were chosen from the Sonozaki Corps. The Death Squad was talking with Chi-sensei. They know each other. What's their relationship? She was a good teacher. Who's Chi-sensei anyway? During the dam conflict, Hinamizawa's school was closed and it was merged with the one in Okinomiya. Until she wasn't. Her and Yuji would get along. Oh, you're talking about how Yuji, like... You talk about how Yuji, like, thought Amane was there to, like, kill him, but she's actually just there to masturbate with his pillow. He's like, oh, wait. Hey, I see. How you doing, man? Yeah, exactly. What's up, handsome? Aw. You're gonna make a big old bear blush if you keep doing that. But the Onigafuchi Guardians didn't accept that. And they made a part of the forestry service building into a school. But needless to say, the school they made didn't have a teacher. So it was only going to be a token form of resistance. Bro, brilliant idea. Me and you body pillows. Oh, please no. Have you used your new PNG yet, Icy? But a teacher who had a strong passion for education felt sorry for the children, and she came to work there. Nice. You liking it so far? It treating you well? That was Rumiko Chi-sensei. It was obviously strange. Teachers are government employees, and they normally belong to their prefectures. I'm loving it. Nice, man. It's a nice PNG, man. I'm glad you're liking it. As long as they lie low and don't cause trouble, they don't get fired and they don't get demoted. My chat decided to pin the stuff on the PNG. Nice. They can work up until the official retirement age, and they're guaranteed to get a fixed retirement fund. She was one of those government employees, but she defied the Board of Education and came to work for Hinamizawa. The villagers admire her as a teacher of passion. I heard that Oryu Sonozaki herself successfully negotiated with the Board of Education that suspended Chi-sensei for defying their orders. It was easy to get an answer from this by connecting the dots. Someone's got to get like the PNG for Reina and like Photoshop a tinfoil hat on her. I once had a turtle with salted caramel tub on its back while a penguin was on my... What the hell? Who's putting salted caramel on turtles? Turtles are friend, not food. I don't know. Oh, wrist. Ah, there we go. Chi-sensei was recruited by the Oryu Sonozaki as a teacher to work at the school the Onigafuchi Guardians had created. That's chat for you. We don't question chat. That's true. If anything, that's true. In other words, she was already working for Oryu before she came here. As for the principal, he was the principal of the school in Hinamizawa from the beginning. He's a respected person of this region, and he's been closely associated with the three families for a long time. Reina wearing a tinfoil hat and Yuji wearing a soldier helmet? Yes. So that means the school has been under the control of the Sonozaki family all along. That's why Chi-sensei is acquainted with the Death Squad. It makes sense now. The Death Squad. Chi-sensei confirmed that I came to school today, made a phone call, and called them here? I don't want to know why she called them here. If she called them just to monitor me, they'd wait near the gate until class was over. But they came onto the school premises. Why? Stop pretending. Oh my god. Oh my god! Really? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, I've got to welcome all of you. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're going so fast! Lily, thank you for the follow. Fate, thank you for following. Dan the Ninja Man, thank you for the follow. Oh my god. I gotta welcome all of you. I need to welcome all of you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Lily, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome Itsuji. Welcome Vomu. Welcome Cat Palace TV. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome Juice VT. Thank you for the follow. Welcome Fate Magnet. Welcome Lily Golden. Welcome No Post on Sunday. Mochi sucks. Oh my god, thank you all so much. Just a little bear. Speaking of sus, we have our own sus. We have our sus too. But welcome. I am... Show usual PNG mod? Oh yeah, right. Let me go with the usual one. There you go. Embrace sus. I am Mochikuma VT. I am a bear man PNG tuber, specifically a Kodiak bear. We usually read visual novels here and play Pokemon. On Fridays we do Video Fridays and read Video Friday, and we watch YouTube videos. Today we are reading Higurashi. This is the 6th chapter in, and I guess we're going back to OG. We're the 6th chapter in. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. This is OG. This is OG. There we go. We're the 6th chapter in, and it seems like Reina is going cuckoo. But thank you all so much. Oh my god. Oh man. All right, let's get a move on. Let's get to what y'all are really here for. The nice Higurashi content. The best PNG. Thank you. Stop pretending to be a fool, Reina Ryugu. Do you think nothing will happen if you pretend not to notice it? Think hard, and calm down, Reina. What will they try to do to me today in school? In school? How are they going to do anything with my classmates and friends around me? It's easy. Chi-sensei will tell me to come to the teacher's office during the last class of the day. What about my clubmates? That's easy too. Chi-sensei can easily make them go home early using her authority as a teacher. This PNG with this, oh, I'm dead. Oh my god. Listen, I literally got this from Google. I looked up Kodiak Bear plushie, and I just got the thing from IKEA and I photoshopped it out. This is what I used before I got my original PNG, this one. So this that's why we call it OG. This is the one we used before. Perfection. Oh my god. By the way, Lily, I'm sorry, I was like all over the place. How did your stream go? I hope it went well. She can make up any reason she wants. Maybe the classroom is going to have carpentry work done today, so they can't stay in school.
I
like how, because she's cut out half of this conversation, she just thinks that, like, that's a death squad, they're here to kill me. They're out for me. It went good, got a bit tired halfway through, but chatting as sandwich saved me. Let's go. Sandwiches are the best way of nutrition and health, as told by Heavy himself from the infamous game Team Fortress 2.
ではすみません。今日もよろしくお願いいたします。
See? There's no doubt. They clearly said they're ready to do it today. And what else? If you guys are confused, what they were actually talking about is gardening work. The gardener and Cheese Sensei were talking about gardener work. Oh, right. Shout out Lily. For my viewers that haven't followed, what's with the coloring? It's like supposed to be like a creepy one. They use it for like scenes where there's a lot of tension. Shout out Lily. Yeah, let me give her the Twitch shout out real quick. I almost forgot to do that. There we go. For those of my viewers that haven't followed Lily yet, please do so, because she is awesome and we love her. And what else?
はい、よろしくお願いします。これ、うちの事務屋から渡すように言われましたんで。
Negatives Monka.
とですね。ありがとうございます。わ、空欄ですね。問題ありません。
And for the general plot of Higurashi, for those that have never been into this series, or a lot of people I know that are fans of Higurashi. What? Yes, I have plenty of sound alerts for y'all to play around with if y'all want to look at those. The general plot is a boy named Keiichi moved into this town, and it's kind of just like a weird village where like a string of mysterious deaths have happened every year on the same day. And the general plot has just been trying to find out the mystery of what's happened. And we're in what I would like consider like the Reina chapter, basically, where we went over her like origins and all that good stuff, like what's going on through her head and everything.
はい、お預かりします。
Sheesh. I see. They gave Chi-sensei an envelope with some documents in it. That blank is an eerie phrase. Was my name supposed to be in the blank? Why is it left blank? What does that mean? I told you, Reina Ryugu. Do you still think that nothing will happen if you pretend not to notice it? Stop that! So what it must mean is that it's an order from higher up. It says to make Reina Ryugu become blank. Reina, it was a blank check. There we go, now we're back to normal color. I took a peek from the shadows and I saw the principal taking documents out from the envelope. He started reading them. Oh, by the way, also, this novel has a neat thing where it has 3 different art styles. The one that I use for streams is the console art style, which is the one we're on. And then this is the remake art style, where for the original they remade the game for PC. And this is the general sprites that they use for PC. And this is OG. This is the art style that was used in the first ever iteration of Higurashi, apparently. It's not bad, but, you know. Oh, he looked stern. He looked very serious. I wished I could take a peek at the documents, but I was too far away. I kept looking at him just to see if he'd react at all, and then the envelope caught my eye. The envelope said Okanogi Guardians. Okanogi Gardeners, and it had some numbers that looked like a phone number. Fortunately, I have good eyesight. I memorized the number. If they're a death squad, the gardening company must be a camouflage occupation. It probably doesn't even exist. I wanted to find out and I looked for a phone. There's only one phone and it's in the teacher's office. Well, I guess that bot is going out long. It's just sensitive. Oh no! Yeah, make sure to delete that VOD. You don't want to get your stuff out there. Fortunately, the teachers were chatting in the hallway, looking at the gardeners. It was now or never. I made sure nobody was watching me go into the teacher's office. I rushed in and grabbed the phone on the principal's desk. I went over the phone number in my head and dialed it up. There you go. I'm glad they have a touch phone. Touch tone phone. It would have been difficult if it was a rotary dial. If somebody answered, I'd only have to ask, is this the Okanogi Gardeners? I'd wait for the answer before hanging up. It should be easy. It connected!
お客様がおかけになった電話番号は
I felt a cold chill run through my body from the bottom of my feet. Wait, don't make a quick judgment. I might have remembered the number wrong. No, I know I remembered it right. It was an easy number to remember. It's impossible to remember it wrong. Then, did I dial it wrong? I put the phone down and started over. This time I dialed the number more slowly. The teachers might be coming back at any time. In that situation, it was risky to do anything slowly. But I needed to make absolutely sure.
お客様がおかけになった電話番号は
Bum bum bum! It's the same. There's no doubt. The company Okanogi Gardeners doesn't exist. It's just a camouflage occupation for the Sonozaki family's death squad.
番号をお確かめの上、もう一度ダイヤルしてください。お客様がおかけになった電話番号は
I was too stunned to put down the receiver. The announcement kept running over and over again. The voice was cold and creepy. I hung up the phone and rushed out of the teacher's office. I ran to the bathroom and held my head in an attempt to cool down. Aw, Reina. It's okay. Calm down, Reina. Calm down, Reina Ryuku. Stay cool. Reina Ryuku. I wasn't safe here anymore. If I stayed here, I might be erased, even in the open. They'd erase me? Why? They aren't certain that I have the scrapbooks. I told Keiichi-kun where I hid the scrapbooks. Yesterday I told him I hid them in my hideout in the garbage dump. Is Keiichi-kun in cahoots with the Sonozaki family? Okay, yeah, Reina's just going crazy. She's lost it. She's like, everyone's my enemy. I felt as if my head was a pot that was cooking some dubious stew. There was only soup in my brain. Me too, Reina, but not in the way you mean it. There is always only soup in my brain. I cut up clues, information, and facts just like I'd cut vegetables, and threw them into the pot. Some of them were floating on the surface, and others were on the bottom of the pot. They were being cooked in a boiling soup. No, it can't be. Keiichi-kun is on my side. He's the only one who's on my side. He held out his hand to me at the trash piles. There was no lie in that hand. When he grabbed my wrist, I felt nothing but a strong and pure heart. He promised me he'd be on my side. I shouldn't doubt Keiichi-kun. He's the only one I should trust. He's the only one who's on my side right now.
ごめん、ケイチ君。危うく君を疑いそうになった。本当にごめんね。本当にごめんね。
This is sad, man. I said it out loud on purpose, full of regret that I doubted Keiichi-kun, the only one who's on my side. Now that I think about it, whether I have the scrapbooks or not might not matter to them. Erase anyone who is suspicious. That's the safest way. Does that mean they're in a hurry? The day of Oyashiro-sama's revival might just be around the corner. And that's why they're trying to get rid of any small fish bones that are stuck in the throat, by any means before it's too late. We don't need her anymore. Just erase her if you're worried so much. That's a cute emote. Is that another Lily emote? I need to... I really need to get like a really cute animated emote. I have this one that's an easy animate that's cute. That was drawn by my friend Dane. I could easily picture Oryu Sonozaki saying that. Picture? No, she did say that. That's why they're here today. What should I do? What should I do? Should I wait until school is over? I was like a fish in a pond. No matter how many times I escaped from the net, I was in the pond and they owned the pond. I didn't stand a chance. Then what should I do now? I couldn't keep escaping from the net. I should get out of the pond. I didn't know how to fight them. I didn't know who's on my side. I was about to give in to despair. For now, I'd have to think about how to survive this, so I'd at least have time to think about how to fight against them. I have to get out of this pond. When I was about to leave the bathroom, one of my classmates came in. I pretended to be sick and talked to the girl while leaning on the wall.
ごめんね。私、ちょっとどうしても具合が悪くて。早退するからって先生に伝えておいてくれないかな。
I shouldn't let Chi-sensei know that I'm leaving school early if I'm trying to run away from them. But if I didn't, they might think I ran away without cause. That might lead them to chase after me without mercy. If that happens, I don't stand a chance. They were planning to capture me after school was over, but I happened to feel sick and left school early. If they took it that way, they wouldn't think that I noticed the noose tightening around me. I was about to go back to the classroom to get my bag, but I changed my mind and turned around. I didn't need my bag anymore. I realized nobody was watching me, so I stopped pretending to be sick and started running. Oh, Reina. Oh, you poor sweet moonchild. We're back as Keiichi.
千恵先生、ここがおかしいですぞ。
おかしい？どうかなさいましたか？
見積書と請求書の日付が空欄になっておりますぞ。ここは今日の日付ではないのですかな？
ああ、そこはお役所の都合らしいんです。見積書の日付と請求書の日付が同じだと、なんだか都合が悪いそうで、庶務係さんから空欄にするようよく念を押されています。
あとそれから請求書に書いてある電話番号と封筒に書いてある電話番号が違っていますよ。
She dialed the wrong phone number.
どちらが正しいのですかな？
あらやだ、本当ですね。社長さん。
はい。どうしましたんね。
請求書に書いてある電話番号と封筒の電話番号が違ってますけど、どちらが正しいのですか？
請求書の方の電話番号が正しいんで大丈夫ですね。先代の事務所の時の封筒がまだだいぶ余ってたもんなんで、
Oh man.
それに入れてきてまったんですわ。
Oh man.
すんませんね。バイトの子に全部新しい番号のハンコを押しとくように言ったんだけどな。
Oh man.
すんまへんすんまへん。消しておいてもらえますかね。
That's unfortunate, man. Oh, buddy. Reina's thinking there's a whole conspiracy going on, and they're like, "Oh no, we actually just goofed on the phone number, bro." Oh Lord. Lunch takeout list 3. The danger of a culture-bound syndrome lies in the fact that it can easily trigger delusional misidentification syndrome. That is to say, in the current case, every time the patient sees something trivial, she tries to interpret it as a curse. And it's believed that, as a result of the accumulation of these events in an understandable form, a delusional system is created, ultimately leading to paranoia. Furthermore, the patient is also exhibiting slight signs of a personality disorder. Of course, it's at a very mild level, and it's not causing any hindrance whatsoever to the patient's daily life. It's common for even healthy individuals to have primary delusions in their daily lives. But they usually ignore it automatically without recognition, since those delusions are nonsensical. However, there are cases where these delusions accumulate despite being incomprehensible. Largely depends on the particular characteristics of the individual, and it's believed that the patient shows relatively strong characteristics in this area. I believe you're very much aware that primary delusions are categorized into 3 different kinds. Delusional mood is the feeling of impending crisis without basis. Delusional intuition is the feeling of a sense of duty or goal without basis. Delusional perception is the feeling of a baseless cause against a baseless target. In the patient's case, it's believed that these incomprehensible delusions accumulated acted out simultaneously with the culture-bound syndrome, which triggered a delusional misidentification syndrome. And it ultimately caused the incomprehensible delusions to become understandable by interpreting them as a curse. The comprehensible delusional system induces understandable secondary delusions, further strengthening the patient's delusional system with the passage of time. The delusional parasitosis mentioned earlier can be considered a secondary delusion. A common factor of all cases of paranoia is that even after an outbreak, they still appear perfectly normal with no change in their personalities. The patients are unaware of their own ailments, and due to their personal interpretations of their delusional system, there are many cases where patients arm themselves logically, making it extremely difficult for a third party to point out that they are having a delusion. Furthermore, although it may depend on the tendency of the delusions, there are also cases where a persecutory delusion turns into a pursuit delusion, or a conspiracy delusion, resulting in the patient creating an imaginary enemy and taking up antisocial behavior. For example, there are cases where believers of a religious cult were deeply influenced by the cult founder's paranoid visions, which shifted the group into a conspiracy delusion, and that made them conduct antisocial behavior in the name of self-defense. Although no such cases have been reported in Japan yet, it could very well happen in the near future. Fortunately, the patient hasn't reached that serious condition as of now. With proper treatment, she should be able to make a full recovery. Please make sure that her father also understands that this is not an unusual case, but something caused by the accumulation of a number of innocent factors that anyone could have. The patient can be treated only by deepening her bond with her father. As long as she has that bond, she can certainly be treated. For the reasons above, if the patient is to return to her home village, I strongly recommend that the patient continue to receive guidance from specialized medical institutions. Please excuse me for writing such a long letter. Thank you for reading this until the very end. Yeah, just explaining what Rain is going through right now. Alright. Alright. And that, chat, is it for today. I know we are ending kind of early for those that just got here with Lily's raid, and I appreciate y'all so much. But we have been going for about 2 hours, and we usually go until about the sub-chapter's over, so we are going to go ahead and cut it there for today, but thank you all so much for hanging out and dropping all the follows and the love. Thank you for the brick. I appreciate all of you, and if you stay with me, we are actually going to raid someone ourselves. To just carry on the love. Oh, I know who we're going to raid. We're going to raid Woo. So you'll never see it coming. Raid oldest woman. She is gonna knock her senseless. And this is the raid message. This is the greatest bear raid of all time. Alright. And that's going to be it for me today. I hope you all had a good day. We're going to be streaming some more Higurashi tomorrow at about 6 to 7 p.m. I'm sorry, Ark. I know you just got here, but I've been alive for a while. So I'll see you all later. I hope you'll have a good day. And yeah, bye-bye.